Welcome to Real English, Real Life, the podcast where we discuss everyday topics while helping you improve your English. In today's episode, we're going to talk about something that plays a critical role in our lives but is often overlooked: sleep. Sleep is something we all need, yet many of us don't get enough of it or don't understand its importance. Today, we'll dive into why sleep is essential, what happens when we don't get enough of it, and how we can improve the quality of our sleep for better overall health. So, what exactly is sleep and why do we need it? Sleep is a natural process that allows our bodies and minds to rest and recover. It's a time when our body repairs itself, our brain processes information from the day, and we regain the energy we need for the following day. Without proper sleep, our bodies and minds can't function at their best. Sleep is as important for our health as eating well and exercising. Now, let's talk about the different stages of sleep. Sleep isn't just one uniform state. It happens in cycles, and there are different stages within these cycles. There are 4 main stages of sleep, 3 stages of non-REM sleep, and 1 stage of REM sleep. The first stage is light sleep, which is when you start to drift off. You're still aware of your surroundings, and it's easy to wake up. This stage usually lasts for a few minutes. The second stage is a deeper form of light sleep. Your body temperature drops, your heart rate slows down, and your brain waves become slower. You're still in light sleep, but you're not as easily woken up as in the first stage. The third stage is the deep sleep stage, also known as slow wave sleep. This is the most restorative part of sleep. Your body is busy repairing muscles, building bones, and strengthening the immune system. It's harder to wake up during this stage, and if you do, you may feel groggy and disoriented. The fourth stage is REM sleep, which stands for rapid eye movement. This is the stage where most dreaming happens. During REM sleep, your brain is almost as active as it is when you're awake, but your body is in a state of paralysis to prevent you from acting out your dreams. REM sleep is essential for cognitive functions like memory, learning, and problem solving. It's also believed to play a role in regulating mood and emotional well-being. Each sleep cycle lasts about 90 minutes, and we typically go through several cycles per night. Getting enough of each stage of sleep is crucial for feeling well-rested and functioning at our best. Now that we've discussed the stages of sleep, let's talk about why sleep is so important. Sleep is essential for our physical health. When we sleep, our bodies go into repair mode. This is when tissues grow, muscles recover, and our immune system gets stronger. Sleep also plays a crucial role in regulating hormones. For example, sleep affects the hormones that control hunger and appetite. If you don't get enough sleep, you might find yourself feeling hungrier and craving unhealthy foods, which can lead to weight gain. Sleep is also vital for our mental health. While we sleep, our brain is busy processing information from the day, forming memories, and making connections between thoughts and ideas. This is why getting enough sleep can improve your ability to learn and remember things. Sleep also plays a role in regulating our emotions. When we don't get enough sleep, we're more likely to feel irritable, anxious, or stressed. Have you ever noticed that when you're tired, even small things can feel overwhelming? That's because sleep affects our mood and how we handle stress. When we're well rested, we're better able to cope with challenges, stay calm, and make good decisions. Now, let's talk about what happens when we don't get enough sleep. Sleep deprivation, or not getting enough sleep, can have serious consequences for both our physical and mental health. In the short term, lack of sleep can lead to irritability, difficulty concentrating, and poor decision-making. It can also make it harder to remember things or learn new information. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation can have more serious effects on your health. It's been linked to a higher risk of several health problems, including heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity. Sleep deprivation can also weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to infections and illnesses. Lack of sleep can also take a toll on your mental health. Studies have shown that people who don't get enough sleep are more likely to experience mood disorders like anxiety and depression. In fact, sleep problems are often one of the first symptoms of these conditions. When you're tired, you're also more likely to feel overwhelmed, and it can be harder to manage stress. One area where sleep deprivation has a noticeable impact is on cognitive function. When we don't get enough sleep, it becomes harder to focus, pay attention, and think clearly. This can affect your performance at work or school and make everyday tasks feel more difficult. Sleep is especially important for students and anyone trying to learn new things. Without proper sleep, it's much harder for your brain to absorb and retain information. Now that we understand the importance of sleep, let's discuss how much sleep we actually need. The amount of sleep needed varies depending on age, lifestyle, and individual factors. However, most adults need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night to function at their best. Teenagers and children need even more sleep because their bodies and brains are still developing. It's important to note that while getting enough sleep is crucial, the quality of your sleep also matters. If you're tossing and turning all night or waking up frequently, you might not be getting the deep, restorative sleep your body needs. That's why it's essential to focus on both the quantity and quality of your sleep. Now, let's talk about some practical tips for improving your sleep. The first tip is to establish a consistent sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. Another tip is to create a relaxing bedtime routine. This could include activities like reading, listening to calming music, or practicing meditation. Doing something relaxing before bed helps signal to your body that it's time to wind down and prepare for sleep. It's also important to create a sleep-friendly environment. Make sure your bedroom is cool, quiet, and dark. Consider using blackout curtains or an eye mask to block out light, and earplugs or a white noise machine to minimize noise. Your bed should be comfortable, and your pillows and blankets should support a restful night's sleep. Another key factor is to limit screen time before bed. The blue light emitted by phones, computers, and TVs can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. Try to avoid screens at least an hour before bedtime, and instead, focus on calming activities. You should also be mindful of your caffeine and alcohol intake. Both of these substances can disrupt your sleep. Caffeine is a stimulant that can keep you awake if consumed too close to bedtime, so try to avoid coffee, tea, or soda in the late afternoon or evening. While alcohol may make you feel sleepy, it can interfere with the quality of your sleep, causing you to wake up throughout the night. Lastly, make sure you're getting enough physical activity during the day. Regular exercise can help you fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper sleep. However, try to avoid vigorous exercise right before bed, as it can have the opposite effect and make it harder to wind down. As we wrap up this episode, I want to emphasize that sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Prioritizing your sleep is one of the most important things you can do for your overall health and well-being. If you're struggling with sleep, take the time to evaluate your habits and environment and make adjustments as needed. Thank you for joining me today on Real English, Real Life. I hope this discussion has helped you understand the importance of sleep and provided you with practical strategies for improving your sleep quality. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Remember, taking care of your sleep is a vital part of taking care of yourself. Until next time, sleep well and take care of your health.